Playoffs. Sorry, guys. My volume was turned off and I didn't realize it. Good morning, everybody.
Having a good chat with yourself there.
I was, yeah. So we are live for the SML Year End Playoffs here in Calgary, Alberta. We are live out of the Westin Hotel. We are ready for an action-packed weekend. We are live all day today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, wall to wall. And of course, sitting beside me is the one and only Mr. Ben Franchise Francis. Good morning, Ben.
It's going to be a good one.
It will be a gooder.
4 days of nothing but pool.
And we've got just about every different type of talent that you could want. We got B3s to the Masters to everything in between. And hello, Gary from Tulsa. How are you? Terry Joe. So I don't get to spend a long time on the mic. In fact, I'm only here really to say good morning to everybody. I've got to play a match at noon, so in about 25 minutes from now. And good morning. We're doing well, Mike. As always, we're ready to rock and roll. So I get to go play my match. I'm going to leave you in the hands of Mr. Francis.
You got me till about 1:30, so a couple hours anyway.
We definitely are playing Dean. I got to play at 1. Ryan's on the stream right now. Ben plays at 1:30.
1:45, I believe.
1:45. My bad.
Yeah, the cloth is fairly new. What's up, Blaine?
What's going on, Conrad? How are you?
This is a A3 singles match. Race to 5, Scott.
Got Ryan up 1-0.
He did win the first game.
He did really well in his first match. This is his second match. I think he won 5-1 or something.
Yeah, he said 5-1, yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Mike. You know it. Sharing is caring, as they say. One of these days, I'm going to figure out who they are.
They, yeah.
Because they sure spread themselves around.
Yeah, they have all the
all the good
all
saves,
the one-liners,
right?
Yeah. Looks like he's got himself in a pickle here, frozen to the 14 with no shot.
Can you, if it's frozen, can you throw it back off the 6 into the side, maybe?
I think this 6 is too close to us.
Could you go off the rail off the 6?
Yeah, that might have been like the only option. I think he hit it more than once there, but.
Indeed. Brent, how are you? Curtis?
I feel like it was hard not to foul on that shot.
He might, Ryan. That's certainly his prerogative.
Sometimes I pretend stroke every ball too.
No doubt. Nothing wrong with that.
Can we turn our sound up? I feel like maybe Grant's mic is turned around the other way.
Well, it might be a little far from my face, maybe.
That might have been it.
But we do have the controls, guys. If we are a little bit low, let us know. We just got music playing in the background, so we don't want to get up too high.
Let's try that. Hopefully that's a little better.
That looks a little better.
Well, Ryan's got a pretty wide open look here to get up 2-0. He's going to want to figure out what ball leads him to the 8.
What's he shooting at?
He's shooting at a low ball. The 3.
And good morning, Mr. Knight. Good luck in forebears if you're playing. If you're not, have fun reffing.
Yeah, I kind of thought so too, Ryan, actually, when he tried to power through that ball. I was pretty sure it was harder to not foul than foul.
I think his approach was okay to it.
That's actually a really good rub.
That is.
Well,
So how do you play this? Are you going to play the 6 into the right side and go up to play the 5 bottom left with draw?
Yeah, just try to get straight. Because I think he's got too much angle to play the 5 in the side next. He's a little off angle.
A little
here,
off.
though.
I might have to play top on that. Go
Actually,
up and back.
I don't even mind on these tables just drawing to the right-hand side rail below the side pocket and just cut the 8 in. Because the pockets play so big. Oh, this works. He stroked that good.
He hit that really well.
And this is plenty far enough. It's pretty easy to cut these balls in on this table.
Yeah. They are valley tables, so a little bit more generous of pockets.
Oh, he peered it in the heart.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Didn't touch the rail there. So we should have lots of pool all day today.
Oh yeah, there'll be a ton. So some of it this afternoon may be unmonitored, where all 3 of us are playing in the singles. So there may be parts of today where it's not monitored.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah,
Trudy
thanks, Ron.
brackets are on CompuSport. SML Year End. You'll find the link there.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its ups and downs, Curtis. Typically, when I go from a diamond to a valley table, even though the pockets are bigger, my shape is off a little bit. I'm either under hitting or over hitting.
That's tough to adjust to the speed all the time.
Yeah, it really is.
Jared, we're not going to 4 Bears this year, but I believe it's next weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Starts, I think, Thursday?
Thursday, I believe, yeah. There's a couple of guys from Calgary going, but we will not be. We are jam-packed as it is.
Yep. What's the name of the venue again? We are at the Westin Hotel Airport Road, or Airport Trail. So it is the Southern Music year-end playoffs that we're watching. Yeah, the rails play differently on diamonds than they do on valleys for sure. They tend to shorten up a little bit.
Let's see what Ryan can do here.
What do you think you're going to take here? Or has he decided already?
I don't think he's shot yet, but I like low ball because it clears the 8 a little bit more.
It does, yeah.
But you can definitely run either balls here. You just have to make the first shot. Would have been the key to that rack.
Yeah, yeah. As is the key to most, to make the first shot first.
Instead, he'll see what his opponent can do. See if Mike can work this out and get on the board.
You know, now I might have to take high ball.
Yeah, because
even though you're bridging over to the top of the 13, I'm probably going to shoot the 10 ball first.
Yeah, it's a hanger from this angle.
Well, and I want to play that center table.
Yeah, there's a million places you could get a shot from there. That's why that was definitely a good option.
Yeah.
The only problem ball might be the 13 and then the 8 ball.
Well, I think I'm going to play that 12 into the side and play position for the 15 ball. And clear that for the 9 ball.
That's what he's thinking. I might have tried to go below the 13 there. The combo is on too. The 13 11.
13.
The only problem I see
You
doing
might lose
is
that 13 behind the 2, right?
It would be easy to lose it there, yeah. Well, the way he's working this out is just fine. 14 goes by the 1.
So what do we have coming up after this event? I believe is CCS Westerns.
Yeah, we got 2 weekends off, I believe.
Well, let me look. I'll tell you right now. I got it on my calendar.
I think it's the
24th to the 28th.
Yeah.
So we do have 2 weekends off. More than likely, we will go live with a Q&A session or something like that. I don't mind bar box 8-ball. 8-ball on the 9-foot's too easy.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely 8-ball and the 9-foot's a flawed game.
Yeah.
Too much room to work. It's too easy to run out.
Terry says, no, 1 weekend off was torture. Well, no worries. We get a 2-week break before we get back into the thick of it again. We'll have the CCS Westerns.
The week after that, we'll have Leather Pocket
playoffs. And then the weekend after that, we start
yeah.
ACS Vegas.
Yeah.
The weekend after, well, that runs 10 days. Then there's a four-day break there, and then we're right into ACS Vegas.
VNEA.
VNEA. So what we miss in the next couple of weeks, we'll make up for in May. So with that being said, guys, I got 15 minutes before my next match, so I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Francis, and I'm going to go see if I can play against Brad White. We'll see how it goes.
Get him.
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, Ted John still there. He'll be there till the 20th of April. Attempting that. Oh, wow. Ryan one-stroke that ball. Forgot to aim.
Hey, thanks, Curtis. All right, guys. I'm out. I'm going to go play my match.
I do that so often on these tables. Forget to aim. Pockets are so forgiving. Sometimes you forget you have to aim. We all do it. Kevin Ryan hasn't got the Jacoby Black yet. Grant will be using it. Yeah, we got lots coming up. Jared, I'm not playing that weekend because we have Western CCS. I'll probably try to play next year. I didn't make it to any qualifiers this year, so hopefully next year I can make it down. Steven is playing in the US Open. They just got the wrong name entered on the player list, but he is entered. Did I play last weekend? I played in Red Deer 2 weekends ago. Last weekend, I just played a weekly Sunday tournament. I was just in town, small thing. Is Grant's match going to be on the stream? I don't think so, Terry. I think they're just spitting out random tables right now. Oh, Mike's missed the 8 there. It's a good chance for Ryan if he can just stop this in, shoot in the corner, and just play a stop shot, cut the 8. He drew too far. Now he's going to have to cut it or bank it. He likes the bank. What's up, Brad? Teresa, welcome everyone. Looks like he got the cue ball right for the 2-way that he was playing, but he didn't get the 8-ball right. He just said 2, not quite hard enough. He wanted that 8 to bounce a little bit more. Would have left it a lot tougher. So we got Mike on the board. Run a quick ad or two for you guys in between racks during the weekend here. Jacoby Custom Cues. They just won another award for Cue of the Year. Check out their website. They got lots of cool stuff on there. Curtis, I believe they have 64 tables or 62. 64 they have. Ryan is using the Thumper break cue, Kevin. Good morning, Susan. I did have some nice time off, Teresa. This tournament is our year-end playoffs and year-end singles. So I'll have singles today and tomorrow. And teams starting, I believe, tomorrow night. We're running all weekend. All kinds of different divisions, all different levels of play. This is A3. So the lowest division, I think, is B3 in this. So it goes B3, B2, B1, A3, A2, A1, and then there's a Masters division, and there's an Elite division. Hey, Marvin. I am playing, looks like the Elite Masters just about to start in about 8 minutes. And I got a bye first round, so I play at 1:45. Grant's just about to start. I'm not sure what table he's on, though. I can keep you guys updated on that, too. Got lots of great pool all weekend. Teresa, they make me play in the Elite. Masters Elite. Anybody who's got a Vegas rank, I believe, has to play in that. Pretty good look for Ryan here. I believe. Shoot this 9 ball. Maybe slide over for the 12. 12, 14. 14 will lead him to the 15 in the side. 10 in the opposite side, and roll up for the 11. That would be ideal, but he's got a little too much angle on the 12 now, I think, to do that. Tried to hold it with inside. It's a tough shot on these tables. Sounds important, Teresa, yeah. Well, I just happened to win the stat race, too, for the bonus money on the season, so that's my first year out of the 3 years I've played in it of winning that. Thank you for sharing, Brian. Everyone else out there, if you can click that share button on the bottom left, we'd greatly appreciate that. And for everyone else out there, if you find during the weekend that maybe the sound is low or quality's not great, definitely let us know. So Ryan's reaching for the thumper. The 3-piece jump break jumps good, as he just showed there. Jim, the SML Elite Division had bonus money for most team stats, and 2 places were paid most individual stats on the season. That's a good stroke by Ryan there. Gave that one the full effort. Got the zing. I have heard of that, Teresa. I've read some of those. They're pretty good. Looks like Grant's back. His match is a TBA.
Yeah, I thought it was, when I looked at the draw, I knew I drew Brad White first match, but the actual first match for him and I is a TBA.
Yeah, there were lots of buys and TBAs. They kept the bracket open in hopes that they might get more players just in case. So they left some spots open, but there's, I believe, 15 players. But they used a 32 draw.
They did.
Just to leave the spots open in case they had some late entries. Yeah, volume was kind of low. Hopefully I got it turned up loud enough now.
Yeah, hopefully mine's up there too.
It has been a little finicky today though. But we did squish the
nice.
soundboard in that little container,
We
so
did,
could
yeah.
have easily turned some knobs that I wasn't aware of.
Did you just say that out loud?
I don't know what all the knobs on the soundboard do. Well, that would be good, Teresa. The more sponsors, the better.
They are a little bit slow.
Valleys are typically always a little bit slow.
Yeah, they're certainly not diamond tables, that's for sure. But that's all right.
So he's going to kick at this 15 and try to leave the cue ball there. Oh, but the rail got him. Put too
looks
much
like he
spin.
put some inside on that.
It won't work on these rails. I think he put it
No.
inside to try to get it to straighten out.
Yeah.
But it just slides off the rail.
Yeah.
He got no chance there.
Awesome, thanks. Appreciate that, Brian.
Jacoby Black is a shaft only.
Yes. It is a game saver for me. The Texas Thumper. That's, you guys must have been talking about the Thumper. I was wondering what all those comments were.
Yeah, Ryan made a jump shot
With the Thumper.
with the Thumper.
Yeah, that Jacoby Black can be ordered to fit pretty much any pin style. However, I will say this. If you want one, number one, they are running a lot behind right now. They did not expect it to be as popular as what it is. And they are definitely running a little bit behind right now. Alex says, don't mention the Jacoby Black.
As are the Jacoby Blacks.
Yeah.
They got a lot of orders for those.
I know, Alex, I talked to Brandon last week, and I know yours is ready to go. It's just as soon as he can get it sent out. I'd really like to play on a race on.
I haven't played on one yet, but I've heard they play very similar to a diamond.
Yep.
It's all about pocket size and how deep the shelf.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow.
There
We're
isn't
right
an echo
here.
in here.
Yeah. The old supply and demand trick. Well, I know with Jacoby, they're going to pump out as many as what they can. With the T3, the Thumper, if you are really seriously considering one, my suggestion is get it done, because I know for a fact they will only produce 600 this year.
Really?
That's it. 600 this year, no more.
I feel like we could sell more than 600.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good break cue. That ball didn't want to stop rolling just when we thought the table was a little bit slow.
Well, Mike has the chance here to bring it back 2-2.
Yeah, good chance to tie it up here. Just get close to straight in on the 3 and it'll be fine. Draw back. Try not to leave the cue ball on the rail, ideally.
Oh, don't overdraw, though. You don't want to end up in no man's land there.
Yeah, he's okay. Just okay.
Yeah, another 4 inches and he might have been in trouble. Nice.
Scored a meal.
We
scored a meal. That's why I went quiet there for a second, guys.
Somebody put food tickets in front of us.
Let's check out one of Grant's new posters here.
Oh, I love this one. Check out that jam up. How's that for a poster? It is Judgment Day. Today the pool gods reveal all your sins. Play jam up. If you haven't done so, guys, go check them out on their Facebook page or on their website, jamupapparel.com. Some of the best designs you're going to see out there. Men's, ladies, hats.
Kids. Really good quality. You'll see my team on Sunday wearing our Jam Up shirts, Alberta Cup shirts. Those will be our team shirts for
a while.
Every tournament until they have holes in them.
Well, there's 2 things with those shirts. The design that Damien came up with, or his wife, I'll give credit where credit's due. It's not Damien that came up with that design. That was his wife, Mindy. And the design is phenomenal. And the wear and comfortability of those things, which I'm sure Ben can attest to, amazing for comfort.
So there is a handicap in the A2, A1 division, but I don't think in any of the other divisions there's a handicap. But there's different divisions, so you'll see different races and different levels of players today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Is it an open tournament? I believe in the Masters division you can walk in, pay and play.
Yeah, the Masters is open, yeah. All the other divisions, you have to play a certain amount of league games throughout the year in order to even qualify to play singles.
Absolutely. I think you have to have 8 weeks.
I believe it's 8.
12 if you want to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good shot.
He's got some of the best designs as far as I'm concerned. You can check them out on jamupapparel.com. There's also some CSL gear that's on that website. It's under the CSL tab. So if you want some CSL swag, that is available on the Jam Up website.
So he's got to try to get a good angle on the 10 at some point here.
He does.
To break out the 14, which is hiding right beside that purple 4 ball.
Can he squirt this over enough for the 9 to the right-hand side?
I believe so. Well, he tried to top through it with siding and didn't get siding, but he can shoot the 10 right now. And I believe the combo on the 9 ball isn't that bad.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot.
If I played left-handed, Teresa, then we'd have to play for a lot of money.
Ben plays pretty good left-handed.
I'm getting better, too.
You are?
Yeah.
I can't. My brain don't work by trying to play left-handed.
When I first started, it looked like, you know, when you try to throw a baseball or something.
Well, that's how I am.
That's how it felt, but the more I do it, it's starting to feel a little bit easier. I didn't think
I
it was
maybe
possible
should,
either.
I maybe should add that to my repertoire.
Absolutely. It's worth trying, especially because you have a table at home, so you could practice a little.
Yeah, well, I was actually supposed to have a call with Damien on Monday. That call never did happen. So I do have to get a hold of Damien for a few different reasons. That is definitely one of them, is to kind of add to the selection of the CSL swag that Mark likes so much.
It is good swag.
It is. And again, it's all made on Jam Up. You can't really go wrong with it.
Oh, where's he going here? Combo shape, maybe?
5-6 combo, yeah.
That's the call.
That's the one.
See, I'd be trying to play shape on the 4 here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know what's going to happen with the 5 necessarily. I think
Just a touch outside.
Yeah. Well, he's starting to give Mike a few chances here.
He is. What's going on, Andrew?
Mr. Simon, welcome.
And just so, oh, wow. Like it had eyes into the side pocket.
Oh, that side pocket is gigantic from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they're not big enough already.
Yeah. They're always bigger for the cue ball, I find.
Yeah. And just so everybody is aware, there is not an echo in here. It is myself, Grant, sitting beside the one and only Ben Francis. We have very similar sounding voices from what we're told on the live stream. So there definitely is 2 of us sitting here.
There is no echo.
And if you haven't done so already, guys, help us out. Crack that share button. Hit it so hard it begs for mercy.
Thanks for that, Mark. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm doing all right, Dean. The cold has certainly subsided. It's now gone. A few body aches, but overall I'm doing all right.
Got the news that we will be back to Charlottetown.
We did.
This coming year, so we'll see you out there again, Andrew.
Indeed.
Hopefully.
We'll also be heading back for the APA border battle in Niagara Falls. Hey, thanks, David. That is a really nice electric blue.
The cue, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the color. Goes well
too.
with the purple.
It does.
The shaft.
Yeah. I must say I'm a fan of the gray as well.
This table is racking a little bit tough. Grant and I were hitting some balls earlier, and it's tough to get them tight.
That is not a carbon fiber shaft. That is the T3 jump brake cue, also known as the Thumper. It is a Purple Heart. They are definitely one of our sponsors here at Q Sports Live. We do have them available if you are interested. And like I mentioned before, I know there's been a few that have said, well, I'll order it and get on it. But if you do want one, like I said, guys, they're limited to 600 this year.
Yeah, BCA is going to move to March next year. This will be the last year of BCA and scorching hot summer in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
How do you play for a team for the border battles?
You have to play in either the APA or the CPA.
And then you can just enter. Anybody can enter?
I don't know if it's open for anybody.
You have to qualify? Or
I think it's by invite, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they probably could use a magic rack or a turtle rack, but I don't think anybody has them here. You won't find it used often in 8-ball.
Well, if somebody does have it, they are allowed to use it so long as you make it available for your opponent as well. Yeah, the best thing to do, Teresa, is get a hold of your league coordinator for APA and just ask him. Because I know that last year when we went, they grew massive, and they were looking at growing again, but they're fairly limited in space, just because of the venue. But certainly worth the inquisition.
There you go. Terry plays a qualifying tournament for the border battle. So his league must have an
invite.
A qualifier. They have an invite, and they give it away to whatever team earns it.
Yeah. Mark, we do have a little bit of a deal on those. Anybody that is interested in them, just send us a message on Q Sports Live on our Facebook page, and we'll get back to you.
We do not have the thumpers on hand, but we can order them, Ryan.
Yeah, they are order only. We don't have stock as of yet. Hopefully after ACS VNEA Vegas, we will have those.
Douglas Thumper is a jump break cue, and a good one at that. You'll see myself, Ryan, who's at the table right now, and Grant using them in this tournament. It's like a sledge, jumps really good too.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite, or now favorite, break cues and jump cues.
The best of both worlds in that cue. So Ryan's trying to figure out what he's going to do with this.
Yeah. So Ryan, just want to make sure that you know we do not have thumpers in stock, but we will have some after ACS VNEA in Vegas.
But they'll still ship them to you if we order them now?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Ryan sends in his money, then it'll be shipped directly to Ryan? Perfect.
So again, if you are looking at it, with there only being 600 made this year, now's the time, because they are going to go lightning fast.
It comes stock very light, Blaine, but they sent them with the weight bolts so you can adjust it however you like. So like Ryan added quite a bit of weight to his.
I did too.
Grant as well. I added 1 ounce to mine, and I love it. It hits really good. Curtis says, do I like it more than my BK3, which I definitely do, because
of course.
I've never owned a BK3. So
yeah, I've hit with a BK3. I've hit with a BK Rush. I'll take the Thumper over just about anything. The only one that actually comes close is the one that Jerry Pepin made from Prevail that Ryan has out of that Lakewood or whatever that was.
A thing that weighs just enough to make it regulation weight.
Yeah.
Kevin, we are not covering the APA at Westgate.
Wish we were.
Possibly next year.
The tip is proprietary, somewhere out of Germany, and then he kind of does his thing to him. But Mark, 9 out of 10 times I would wholeheartedly agree that it either breaks good or jumps good. This one is the real deal. It's the real package.
It does
both.
Yeah.
No, we did get a few of the weight bolts. Right on, Ryan. So make sure that you've sent us in your shipping address and whatever color that you're looking at getting. So they come in either gray, the blue like you see Ryan use. They do come in natural. You'll see Ben using the natural one, and then black.
Andrew, it's 6:30 Canadian, the thumper.
So what it works out to is this. Typically, if you try to order those through Thumper Jump Cues, it's $475 US, which works out to the 620 Canadian. But if you order through Thumper, it would be the 630 or 620 or 475 US plus the shipping, plus potential duty, so on and so forth. When ordered through Q Sports Live, it's just a special deal that we have through them, where it's either the 620 Canadian or 475 all in. The only thing we can't guarantee is obviously the no duty part. We'll definitely try to work it so that there's no duty, but we include the shipping. Yes, and green.
Comes in green?
Uh-huh. Like the green, like the Jacoby that we have.
Makes sense.
Being as Jacoby makes the butt.
The reason Ryan doesn't get down on his shots very well is because he's not the smallest guy. So you actually kind of want to learn how to play with a little bit of a bird's eye view so you're not killing your back too much throughout
like
your
me?
career, right? Yeah. There's a lot of tall guys out there who have short careers because they get down on the ball too far.
I actually put my chin right down on that cue. I'm as low to the table as what you are.
I actually practice once in a while when I'm just banging balls trying to figure out the speed of a table.
Yeah.
Just standing straight up, just in case my back ever gives out one day.
Yeah.
Then I can still play.
Yeah. It's pool is not easy on taller guys.
No.
Or taller.
That's why the Filipinos are so good.
Yeah.
Because they're all little like me. Easy to get the chin on the cue and you're halfway there already.
Right. You know what that's about.
But definitely it's easier to aim with your chins like right on the cue.
Yes, of course.
It's like shooting a rifle.
But that's
right?
why I do it, right? I'm a tall guy, and for me to use that bird's eye view, I have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of get down on my cue.
Would definitely take a ton of practice to get used to that bird's eye view.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, the best way to have us cover any of those events is to get a hold of those running it and let them know they should have us down there. It's worth the future.
It's worth it.
Attaboy, Andrew.
Yeah, Teresa knows what I'm talking about. She's shorter than I am.
No, come on.
Easy to get down on the cue when you're vertically challenged.
Yeah, Jim says making a short joke here would be way too easy. Take advantage, Jim.
Well, Jim.
I know that that Ben takes it in stride.
I do.
He doesn't take it personally.
Especially if the guy making the joke is only 5'6" as well. So it looks like from here, I would think Mike can't afford any more mistakes. He's got to get out here. To try to stretch this match a little further. Ryan's on the hill. It's not looking good for Mike right now. This is a tricky little table as well with where the 12 is by the 3.
Oh, Terry. Sorry, that one made me laugh out loud. Literally.
Very good. I actually have heard that, Curtis, and I've watched quite a bit of people kicking at balls with a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
I think there are certain shots where it helps.
I don't know.
But like anything, takes some getting used to, right?
It does. I tend to miss a lot if I try to use the bird's eye view. What's happening, Matthew?
Like anything, you got to practice it.
It's true, and maybe that's part of my problem is I don't practice that bird's eye view enough. So I kind of like what he's trying to do here.
Yeah, you have to draw back, see if you get on the 2. But if not, you shoot the 7 first. But he didn't draw far enough.
He had a little bit of angle on that one. Could you have also kind of gone forward 2 rails out for the 2 back up, and then it's a roll forward?
In the bottom right, yeah. He didn't want to be on the rail, that's for sure.
Hey, we're doing well, Matthew. We are always doing well. There's rarely a time where we're not doing well. Now, this could be tricky.
I'm not sure how he can get a shot on the 2 from here. Oh, he tried to cheat a little and go around.
He did.
Well, let's see if Mike can keep himself alive here. Got to run these balls. If you can get it to 4-3, it's still anybody's match.
Oh, I agree. We are live till end of day Sunday, and when I mean end of day Sunday, if the finals go to a double dip, that last match is at midnight on Sunday. So
starts
they are
at midnight.
packed. So we are back in Calgary. We are in the Westin Hotel. This is the Southern Music Year End Playoffs. So you'll have singles 8-ball. Everything in this event is VNEA rules. It'll be singles, and then team play starts tomorrow afternoon, closer to the evening.
Yeah, I think tomorrow evening, yeah. Mike made a really good shot on that ball that was beside the 2, 15 that he just potted. Just got to roll this in and shoot the 8 in the top left. Don't try to do too much. Overcut it.
He hit that with some left-hand spin.
Yeah, he was siding through it too much, yeah. Good chance for Ryan to close it out then.
Absolutely. 7-ball, just a nice light end shot. Maybe quarter of the table.
I think I would have went 2 rails there. But a 1 was fine. There's a million ways you could get on that ball.
Hey, you're more than welcome, Matthew. We appreciate you guys tuning in. I would assume there's a few, look out, a few people tuning in from work today.
Oh, he sweat that cue ball the entire time.
Oh, no doubt. That was close. Shouldn't be a problem, though.
Oh,
used the whole pocket.
He tickled it in.
He did so. So there we go, guys. Ryan Epp is the winner, comes out victorious over Mike. Now, with that being said, we are now in a little bit of a limbo. So we will be back at 1:45 with the Master Singles starting up.
Unless we have, I know that this division is timed differently, so there may be a 1 o'clock match here.
There's not.
Or a 1:30 match.
Nope.
I know there's 1:30 matches, so.
Yeah, just none on the live stream.
Okay.
The next match on the live stream will be the start of the Masters.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in. Maybe we'll hit you with one more of our sponsors here. We've been talking about them. It is Jacoby Custom Cues. It is the home of the Jacoby Black Shaft. As we mentioned, if you are interested, simply shoot us a message on our Facebook page. We'll certainly get back to you. We'll let you know the ins and outs, the goods, the bads, and the uglies. In the meantime and in between time, guys, thanks again for tuning in on behalf of myself and the one and only Ben Franchise Francis. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. We will be back here 1:45 with the start of the Masters play.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon.
Indeed. Thanks for tuning in, guys.